and to the Westhill Chamber Singers. My name is congratulations to the entire graduating class. Than there have been the beginning of your adult life. 2014 has been with them.
Members, Westhill friends, and most important of all, '14 graduates. And I'm extremely delighted and humbled to be speaking in front of you today. I would like to thank the student council members, both past and present, Ms. Bjork, our grade administrator, Principal Fagluzzi, the Westhill administration, and a special big thank you to Ms. Mayor Ballas and Ms. Tintle and Ms. Laughlin for their time and dedication to the senior class. And without them, we wouldn't have had such an amazing senior year. So let's give it up for them. Graduates, we made it. We've been in school a long time. 1,042,561 minutes is no joke. The last time I was that committed to something was probably the first season of Orange is the New Black. Today, they are a couple of persons diplomas. Bored, hot, and I really remember wanting a hot dog. Aspirants, standing where I am, sharing class president, but hi, Mom. As we look toward one day, you open your eyes. To check the time on your as you call to gaze up at the stars. And the fact that you can see are all massively important. Just as life and personal moments. Freshman year is when we first opened our eyes. All of us made new friends along the way. Sophomore year, dying to finish all the year. The year most of us sold our souls to every AP class available. Staying up the wee hours of the morning, trying to finish that paper we started the night before, becoming friends with our teachers to ensure that we get the best college recommendation letter possible. And now as seniors, again, we made it. After applying, waiting, and finally receiving that acceptance letter, we're done. The freshly laid outfits became sweats and a hoodie. Senioritis kicked into full gear as we became the physical manifestation of the nay-nay, fighting the urge to waste our absences, knowing that prom and field trips were all on their way. You see, the versatile stages of sight can easily be compared to both life and our time here at Westhill. As the newborn freshmen come with the new world, trying to make something out of them. The experiences that we've had have all contributed to our new ability to recognize the shapes and colors of our dreams, aspirations, and potential. Next, as sophomores, juniors, and adolescents, our eyes wandered with regards to the vast and interesting things all around. Making mistakes, skipping class, choosing your Instagram feed over the Great Gatsby have all taught us to control our wandering eyes and to target what is real and tangible. And finally, as seniors, we've learned to focus on what's important, pushing the insignificant, useless, and irrelevant aspects into the peripheral vision of life. Last is perception, our final moments. As some of us are off to college, enlisted in the Army, or are still trying to figure things out, a future is in sight. We have something we want and now have the tools to achieve. We've learned many things about success. Success is not necessarily measured in how many things we achieve, the amount of awards we receive, nor in the ability to beat everybody else. Although all these things are nice, success is undoubtedly measured in the ability to rise from a fall. Sight is achieved by believing what is destined, even if it's not physically in front of you. I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Imagine yourselves surrounded by glory, sitting in the lap of luxury and on top of a mountain of accomplishment. And as my eyes are open, I'll tell you what I see. I see doctors, lawyers, entrepreneurs, diplomats, engineers, presidents, and CEOs. And now that you have that vision, and because you are all the epicenter of that vision, don't give up on it. Don't let wandering eyes stop you or veer you from the path of excellency and prosperity that is promised. I challenge you to set forth a season of change, to take advantage of opportunities around you. Whether you met your best friend before freshman year or made a lifelong friendship during winter break of your senior year, there's no doubt that the relationships and memories that we've made are life-lasting. And when it's all said and done, we've had a fair share of success and failures throughout high school. That we've grown and have gained a sight towards success and happen. If you do lose sight, get back on the road and sprint to prosperity. Focus on your dreams, focus on your vision, and before you know it, you'll be there. Thank you. Congratulations to the amazing class of 2014. And I would like to personally thank God, my family, my squad, for always being there for me. And now my fellow colleague, Hannah Doherty, to speak about the lessons of life. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Hannah Doherty, and this has been my 4th year serving on the Student Council Board. I am truly honored to be speaking in front of such a talented and extraordinary group of individuals. My time at Westhill, together by each and every one, I can offer you the same. I have learned more than I can even imagine. Seniors feel almost wise in a way when they reach the end of their high school journeys. Compared to the scared freshmen we were in September of 2010, we come to understand the school like no other. We've learned how to successfully navigate these halls without asking directions, how to exist in a larger and more diverse community, and how to make connections with peers and teachers alike that will last a lifetime. But Westhill, a human being, could better myself and the world around me. Life is a game of give and take, and leaving here, I have an entirely new understanding of what that means. So in short, here are some of the lessons that Westhill has taught us. Lessons I hope that you might remember as you all move into your new and bright futures. The first few lessons became obvious to many of us instantly. For example, never stop in the hallway because you will get trampled by someone bigger than you. And always dress for media center weather. It's either the Arctic Circle or the Sahara Desert. There is no in between. But the more profound lessons we were taught took a little longer to learn. Thing than meets the eye. Whenever you encounter something, everything has beauty and everything deserves to be understood. There are always layers. Westhill has planted a sense of curiosity in me that continues to grow every single day. Everything has a story, and it's up to you to dig deeper, read these stories, and make your own opinions. Second, finish what you start. By sticking to your commitments, people realize that you are a man or a woman of your word, and the ring of your name will earn respect. Don't quit a show because the role you were given wasn't the lead. Being the star doesn't always mean you shine the brightest. Don't quit a team because you don't get as much playing time as your other teammates. Your support on and off the court is valued more than you know. Don't drop out of an election because you think you won't win. Have a little faith, and if you do lose, learn from your mistakes and try again. Third, admit when you're wrong and apologize. Pride that comes from a selfish root doesn't have a place in relationships between individuals. Everyone makes mistakes, everyone is wrong sometimes, and that is okay. Accept your imperfections, and although it's tough, have the courage to say, I am sorry. Fourth, find what makes you happy and let it inspire you. Life is too short to waste your precious time and positive energy on things that drain the life. Play. If you can't stand the idea of staying in travel, something that acts as a recharge, something that makes you say, I could do this. Do it again, and if you get tired of it, find something else that you're passionate about. Do it. So if you deeply love something, and fifth, while you should do what makes you happy, always remember to do good for others. Difference in the world. One person's life or million. Helping a single individual. Weeks. When we consider how small, the thought that we can affect everlasting change is insane. When my head hits the pillow, I want to sleep. Will I be able to say I have truly lived? So finally, I urge each. Take what you have learned in your classrooms, take what you have learned from each other, and take what you have learned from Westhill. Go out into the world and truly live. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah and Christina. And now a message from two members of the Board of Education. Gary Klein.
Thank you and good evening. And my staff of Westhill High School. Of the class of 2014. All the days that will follow. And I know your education here at future holds. Whether you are going on to higher country or has received we have seen the dedicated teachers and administrators of Westhill firsthand because our family is a Westhill family and we have a daughter graduating here today. So as I look out among all of you, I admit it's hard to recognize your individuality since you're all dressed the same, except of course for those who have personalized your caps. But I know the path that brought each of you to this point was different. In fact, I am sure there was a time where you all felt like you had a mountain or two in front of you. Some of you may have chosen to lace up your hiking boots and climb right over that mountain on your own. Others of you may have sought advice from an expert, maybe a smartphone app, and navigated around it. And still others may have rallied your friends and family members or other supporters with shovels and pickaxes who helped you dig your way right through that mountain. The important thing is that you have all succeeded today. Remember, you may not control the path or mountains that lay upon it, but you will always control your reaction, the tools you choose, the advice you seek, and the support you gain to get to the next milestone. And in the words of one of the two all-time greatest doctors, Dr. Seuss, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. Enjoy the journey. Congratulations, Westhill High School, class of 2014.
Mayor Martin, members of the Board of Education, Mr. Allswanger, Ms. Figliusi, and most important, to the class of 2014, congratulations on this incredible accomplishment. Today is all about you. When Ms. Figliusi was kind enough to ask me to speak, she said, don't talk about yourself, talk about what would interest you guys. So I looked and tried to find it, and the best place I could was on the various Westhill Twitter sites. And I was able to find inspiration by reading the taglines of some of you. So without saying your handle or without saying your name, I'm going to share some things that inspired me from the various taglines that you all have chosen on Twitter. If you really want something, you don't stop for anyone or anything until you get it. Don't give up, just keep working at it until you succeed. When you lose yourself, you find the key to paradise. Never underestimate the other guy's greed. Don't waste time on revenge. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Be careful not to trip and fall in. You may never get out. Some people dream of success, while others wake up and work hard to achieve it. Keep calm, get crazy, and create masterpieces. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. You could go your whole life waiting how potentially good things could have been, or you could take that risk and never have to wonder. And perhaps my favorite too, plan to be spontaneous, and a day without smiling is a day wasted. Finally, the rock and roll singer Billy Joel said it best. This is the time to remember, because it will not last forever. These are the days to hold on to, because we won't, although we want to. This is the time. This is your time. Cheers to the class of 2014.
I sense some hashtags growing in the audience. Thank you, Mr. Allswinger, Mr. Klein. May I introduce the mayor of the city of Stamford, the Honorable David Martin.
Just first, congratulations, Dad. Congratulations, Dad. Oh, and one other thing. I just want to try these on. So you guys must be pretty excited, and according to my watch, in about 30 minutes or so, you're going to be graduates. So you can start the countdown timer. It says 20 minutes and 14 seconds? I don't know. But it's coming up. But if you don't mind, instead of talking to you, I want to talk to these people over here and these people over here for just a little while. Now, I'll get back to you in just a moment, but if you just cover up your ears so you don't hear anything, that would be very good. Because I want to talk to the parents and the grandparents and the families and friends and just tell you how I feel. It seems like a long, long time ago, or maybe it was just yesterday, it's hard to tell sometimes, that I was running around this track with my daughters trying to teach them how to ride a bicycle. And it was pretty easy, but eventually they learned how to ride their bicycle and they were so excited. And although it's a minor event in life, I was so proud. And a few years later, a few years ago, or maybe it was just yesterday, my daughters donned purple roads and came and stood out here in that field and graduated from the home of the Vikings. And I was so proud. I really was. And so proud. Energy was so much. And in fact, it didn't happen during the celebration. It happened later when we were sitting outside. I think I was sipping a beer, maybe. And yeah, don't do that yet. Just hold off. And then we just started crying. They weren't tears of sadness. They were tears of joy. Because we were so proud of our daughters. And I just have a question for you. Over here, the moms and dads and the family and friends, I just have a question. Are you proud of these people out here in front of me today? Yeah? Yeah? That's what I want to hear. Yeah. Let's hear this. You know, I think they're beating you. Yeah, we got it. That's right. That sounds more like it. So, did you hear that? Your parents are very proud of you, and I think, now they may be hiding it, but you check it out and see if your moms or dads don't have puffy eyes. Maybe not now, maybe later. But I think they're very proud of you, very proud. And you should be proud of yourself. And which leads me to speaking to you about one of the 10 Commandments. Now, I'm not going to get all religious on you, but one of those 10 commandments says, "Thou shalt honor thy mother and father." And there's a lot of people who believe that that means that you're supposed to do exactly what your parents say. And that's probably a good idea. I mean, particularly when they tell you not to text and drive, I mean, that's a good idea. Don't do that. But religious scholars, to honor your mother and father means something else. And there's some debate. But what it means to me is to honor your mother and father is to live your life in a way that gives your parents honor, that makes them proud of you. And that's what you're doing here today. You are honoring your mother and father, your parents, your grandparents, your family, your school, your principal, your teachers, and the whole city of Stamford for what you've accomplished. And if there's any wisdom or advice that you take away today from me, is simply this. Your parents. And you know, there's going to be some tough decisions, and you're going to make some good decisions, and you're going to make some that go the wrong way. But I think for the most part, you're smart enough to know what's right and wrong. And I think now that you are adults, it's up to you to make those decisions. So I ask you, honor us, honor your parents, honor us, honor the city of Stamford, go out there, make the right decisions, and we're all going to be very proud of you as we are today. Go Vikings!
Thank you, Mayor Martin. And now for a greeting to the graduates from Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Winifred Hamilton.
Good evening, parents, family, friends, Mayor Martin, members of the Board of Education, Ms. Figluzzi, faculty, staff, and most of all, the class of 2014. 2014? What? You know, researchers say that the average span of concentration is 2 minutes plus your age. So I'm going to be brief no matter how long it takes. At this year's opening convocation of all Stamford Public Schools staff, we talked about a 4-letter word that can be used in and with every audience. That 4-letter word was grit. Grit is used to describe passion, pursuit, and perseverance in spite of challenges. Grit is defined as working strenuously toward challenges, maintaining effort despite failure, adversity, and plateaus. I know it was on your football team's helmets this year. Some of you here at Westhill during your time span have soared, exceeding all expectations over the last 4 years, while some had difficulty at home and in school, and it's been a struggle. You may have had some bad breaks, but you're here today, ready to graduate, because each and every one of you had persistence and grit to meet the individual challenges. And there will be more, but I know Westhill has prepared you for the world ahead. This is the time of year when everyone has plenty of advice for new graduates. You may have seen or read some of it. Google rather than the small ones because there's less competition. Oprah advised that you must develop your own internal GPS to guide you through life's challenges. AOL entrepreneur Steve Case suggested that what you do is less important than who you do it with. And author J.K. Rowling advised that you should always value what you learned from setbacks. For me, the words of Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg resonates the most. He said, and I know all too well, that life is easier when you do something you love. Looking out at you, I see financiers, fiction writers, engineers, educators, athletes, astrophysicists, performers, paralegal, and maybe future administrators. Some of you already know that what you want to be and will pursue it passionately. I'm not entirely sure of what you want from college, work, or life. are rich and that lives that are rich and rewarding are made, not found. That there is no secret formula, but there are common sense principles that will increase your odds of happiness and success. So similar to Hannah, I have a few that I'd like to suggest. Don't think about what you want from life. Think about what life wants from you. Pay attention to what excites you versus external rewards. Money, prestige, and power too often go away. Richness of spirit, taking the high road, and validating others are lasting. Be lifelong learners. Take the excellent education you've earned at Westhill and build on it to benefit others as well as yourself. Be grateful. Shoulders you have stood on. You would not be here without the love and support of your family, friends, and teachers, so let them know you appreciate them. And finally, one of the greatest rewards of my job is when I bump into a former student and I see that he or she has grown, blossomed, and met challenges in life and has met with general success. If I bump into any of you in a few years from now, and I certainly hope I will, I'm going to ask you a very important question. Have you remembered to take care of the 3 most important bones in your body? Your backbone, your wishbone. To the Westhill class of 2014, today to exciting journey. Congratulations to the class of 2014.
Thank you, Dr. Hamilton. Tonight's keynote speaker is Michael Nguyen, a proud young man who has served and been served by this, our city of Stamford. A graduate of Clunin Middle and a proud Westhill Viking, Mr. Nguyen has worked as an elementary educator at Roxbury before moving in 2006, where he has worked as a part of the Midnight Patrol Division as well as part of the Bomb Squad. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Nguyen.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, Principal Figluzzi, distinguished guests, members of the Board of Ed, Westhill faculty, staff, and friends and family of the graduates, and most importantly, women and men of the Westhill High School class of 2014. Let me introduce myself. My name is Michael Nguyen, or some of you call me Mr. Nguyen, and I am extremely humbled and honored to be your keynote speaker tonight. 17 years ago, I sat in the same chairs you are sitting in tonight, waiting patiently and listening to someone, I don't remember who, speak some words of wisdom, but all I could think about were 3 things. 1, that my last name would be pronounced correctly. 2, not tripping on my gown and falling face first on stage. And 3, where my mom was so she could take a good enough picture of me with my diploma so we didn't have to pay for the professional one. Graduates, I know you are anxious to get your diplomas. And parents, I will make this as quick as possible so you make it to your dinner reservations on time. Like many of you graduating tonight, I am a product of the Stamford Public Schools, having graduated from Roxbury Elementary 3 and Westhill in 1997. After graduating from Westhill, I thought I knew exactly how my life was going to end up. Boy, was I wrong. I was accepted into the physical therapy program at Quinnipiac University on a tennis scholarship. Yep, I had expected to become a professional tennis player. That didn't happen. My freshman year was extremely difficult, not only because of the adjustment of being on my own, but I realized I no longer had an interest in physical therapy. What was I supposed to do? Change majors after 1 year? How would I explain that one to my parents? So I came back to Westhill and spoke to my favorite science teacher, Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee was a man of many words and stories, and he taught me many things other than science. I remember our conversation is too short to live worrying about what others think of you. And during my summer, changed majors. What a difference that made. I was happier and started to win matches again. After graduating with my master's degree in education, I taught 5th grade across the street at Roxbury Elementary School. I still remember seeing some of your faces walking in the hallways. I loved my job and the kids I taught, but in the middle of my 4th year, I received an email from a childhood friend who knew I always had an interest in law enforcement. He simply wrote, "Stamford Police Department is hiring. What do I do now?" Once again, my career path was at a crossroad. Should I remain a teacher, or should I listen to Mr. Lee and not worry about what others thought of me? My first thought was, I can't leave the kids mid-year. And secondly, how do you leave teaching? Here I am 7 years later, talking to you as a Stamford police officer. My journey from teacher to police officer was not easy or smooth, but the one constant that I based my decisions on was what made me happy. I have learned many things in life by making the right and wrong decisions. If I could share some words of advice, wisdom, with you tonight, graduates, it is that life is a journey of walking through interconnected doors, and not to be afraid to ask for help. Let me explain. You graduated from preschool and opened the door to elementary school. Graduated from elementary school, opened the door to middle school. Graduated from middle school, opened the door to high school. As you graduate from high school tonight and prepare to open a new door, please don't close the doors behind you, as you never know if you will need to go back and open that door like I did with Mr. Lee. Some of you will have a career path that will be straightforward, while for others, it will be a journey of choices and hard decisions that will lead you to where you are supposed to end up. My path from physical therapy major to teacher to police officer. Not what I thought when I sat in your seats 17 years ago. You are all here tonight because of your hard work, time, and dedication to becoming productive members of society. Don't forget to thank your parents, family, teachers, and friends who have helped you along the way to get you here tonight. We live in a complex world with many challenges facing you tomorrow. But remember, you have many doors to fall back on for help and advice that will guide you and us into the future. It may not be easy at first, but ask for help when you need it and do what makes you happy. As children, we all dream of becoming doctors, lawyers, teachers, nurses, engineers, professional athletes, firemen, or even police officers. Your journey of turning your dreams into a reality begins tonight. Make the impossible possible. In closing, I'd like to share 2 cliches that I believe in, and they are 1, everything happens for a reason, and 2, no matter where you end up, don't forget where you came from, the land of purple and gold. Congratulations to the class of 2014. Go Vikings!
Thank you, Mr. Nguyen. I'd like to call to the microphone Assistant Principal Carol Bjork, the senior class administrator, who is also graduating with you today.
Thank you, honored guests, family, and friends. magnificent night. I'm a little emotional because my job is to say farewell, which is not to say goodbye. Farewell is something else. I wish that you do farewell in life. My wish for all of you is that you find joy and fulfillment in everything you do. And that in that process, you remember the hard work, the investment you made in becoming the beautiful young people you are today. I love you all. I have every reason to believe that every single one of you is going to find a niche in the world that's going to help you become who you started to become while you were here. A place in the world where you'll be able to help other people form relationships that are lasting and meaningful. And that when you look back on your years at Westhill, you'll be able to appreciate that the foundations you and the meaningful existence that you'll have going forward. I wish you every success in the world. And just remember, I know you know this because I know I say it a lot, with hard work, with perseverance, you can achieve all of your goals. But you have to stick with the program, you can't give up, and you can't whine. You just have to work through whatever it is confronting you in order to be successful. Now I'm going to go on a little longer because a whole bunch of you said make the speech. I thought I could talk about my life. Just kidding. I know you're anxious to get your diplomas, and I'm anxious to see every one of you on stage. Thank you. Good luck. Congratulations.
Thank you, Principal Bjork. I now welcome Ms. Camille Figluzzi for the presentation of the class of 2014.
Thank you. I promised I would be brief, and I will be. This is an exciting and wonderful day, as I told you it would be. And graduates, while I literally did not speak to each and every one of you as you entered our high school, I did make a commitment to you. My commitment was to give you the opportunity to give you the best education that Stamford Public Schools had to offer. I also wanted to teach you lessons about integrity, honesty, love, and kindness, because that's needed also, no matter. When you look back at your time here in the long term and in the short term, you find that these were lessons learned. Looking back with you this evening, Mrs. Brown, Miss Barney, Mr. Lally, Mrs. Hamera, and of course, Miss Bjork. We again wish you many happy, healthy years. I hope that this moment, graduates, you are proud and that you will forever be Westhill and proud. And finally, having met all the requirements of the state of Connecticut and the city of Stamford, I am proud to present to the city of Stamford the graduating class of Westhill High School 2000. Congratulations to Michelle Wagner and Julia Schaefer. Jessica Friedman and Aman Samra. Luis Kamanduri, Andrew Wallen. Caitlin Shen and Joseph Ontz. Yavini Zaire and Clarissa Irizarry. A1, Darlene. Here they come.
Gustavo Alvarez, Irina Lopez, Ryan Coppola, Matthew Ainbinder, Othello Johnson, Dennis Antoine, Cesar Arboleda, Omer Ramos, Ronaldo Arroyo, Humberto Saavedra, Thomas Andrianos, Dylan Bramarov, Maxwell Sable, Suleiman Bain, Reggie Revange, Robert Braconecki.
Congratulations, Ava Marsh and Zoe Marsh. Hannah Doherty and Jessica Fatahi. Martin Chavanyan, Christoph Mazer. Bradley Darling, Ilda Coakley. Jason Gallant, Nicole Frederick. Carl Jang, Jonathan Shu. Jennifer Absence, Paula Luna. Joe Clendenin, Reina Castro. Santos Nieves, Janeda Harkness. Diana Futima.
Joshua Biley, Alex Barriga, Daniel Brace, Shi Chang Guo, Scott Bassett, William Roland Rosati, Brandon Bella, Dino Milioti, Ronaldo Boitron, Jordan Brooks, Nelson Bravo, Eliana Lahara, Derek Cooper, Janer Barrio, Arthur Batra, Rodrigo Leonardo, Gabriel Joseph, Jesse Brown.
Congratulations, Matthew Crohan. Sant. Marvin Castaneda, Christian Padilla. Alejandro Cordona,
Angel Catalan, Jessica Ruffles, Filsamar Corriero, Stephen Rosso, Derek Harper, David Condori, Daniel Sanchez, Cameron Curto, Cameron Elkins, Isaac Chevron, Evan Scoparanzos, Thomas D'Agostino, Thomas Coutinas, Anthony De Leon, Giselle Lemus, Melissa Giraldo, Wilfred Del Cid, Jamison Duncan, Jacob Hardman.
Congratulations, Alberto de los Santos, Charmaine Aiken, Shirley Guerrero Garcia, Alexander Encarnacion, Samuel Magno, William Richner, Dennis Hart Lima, Dante Fargnoli, Timothy Farrell, Hassan Smith, David Uloa, Grant Fellenstein, Kyle Minton, John Brascator, Ibarra Fora, Joshua Flores, Benjamin Fumega, Sarah Smolak.
Matthew Grinelli, Nicholas Robinson, Gustavo Gallegos, Marcos Valareso, Edwin Garcia, Stefano Oliva, Matus Gorshelski, Rachel Mihaleas, Eric Gutierrez, Daniel Pacheco, Jeffrey Glover, Giovanni Goris, Justin Lewis, David Godoy, Jeremy Lesperance, Daishi Goodson, Arnaldo Gonzalez, Jacqueline Garcia, Alex Huntoon, Philip Era.
Congratulations, Giovanni Minacho, Luke Herron, Jesus Morales, Chianti Holtzclaw, Joel Velasquez, Polo, Aiden Hart, Jesse Sang, Shika Jaswal, William Hart, Girolamo Jimenez, Arturo Lainez, Pichardo, Daquan Jordan, Ryshawn Rose, Anthony Ilescas, Christopher Malava.
Ismael Castrati, Christian Rosales, Nadar Carranza, Christopher Mendoza, Matthew Katz, Ethan Pikus, Adam Lee, Ross Lang, Esteban Ricarte, Mohammed Kalam, Cole Lockwood, Vladislav Vlad, Michelle Natupski, James Lewis, Andel Lucero, Jordan Saunders, Christian Venegas, Mark Lawson, Frank Lopez, Martin Davila,
Congratulations, Denny Lopez, Miguel Juarez, Anastas Canaris, Paul Suhusky, Ellie Marino, Julia Borskolovich, Rishi Maharotra, Anisha Maharotra, Xander, Canoe Morgan, Edward Brian Moriantes, Adonis Tavares, Michael Morales, Alvin Tovar, Louis Barron, Jermaine Middleton, LaShawn Middleton, Aldir Mirafuentes, and Sarah Toledo.
Brian Murphy, Nick Sinatra, Colin Morgan, Tucker Watson, Edison Montesteoka, Elizabeth Wacho, Jeffrey Reyes, Pipin Moriso, Kevin McClintock, Adeline Florency, Ricardo Najera, Milvian Castro, Mohammed Habib, Saeed Nasser, Kevin Ostos, Jordan Pilot, Anthony Owaje, William Wood, Gregory Potter, Adnan Haq.
Congratulations, Brandon Palacios and Matthew Terrell. Marlon Peralta, Manuela Ortica. Jeremy Rodas, Samantha Bunn. Ricardo Rodriguez, Patrick Rutsky, Dennis Rodas. Christian Rodriguez, Jeffrey Ramos. Sandra Rincon, Wilbur Sierra. Dorian Pine, Melissa Alfaro. Juan Ramirez, Kevin Tovar. Shatasia Foskey, DeMonte Ruffin.
Isabella Reggio, Esdras Danny Figueroa, Moises Velasco, Bryant Rios Nino, Prashant Toteja, Alex Romaine. Bradley Smith, Ryan Silk. Neil Smolinski, Daniel Seufer. Peter Suhusky, Angie Kaba. Jesmar Suarez, Kimberly Salazar. Jasmine Garcia. Sean Taylor, Ryan Darling. Rena Russell.
Congratulations, Madeleine Bernard, Shantora Newton, Zaina Barrett, Amina Diallo, Nyla Delgado, Brittany Rohola, Brianna Gill, Jada Lamar, Quenisha Middleton, Jada Trofer, Asia Boyd, Tyler Evans, Zaina Lux, Alexis Boyd, Perla Abreu, Courtney Sabia, Mira Aslani, Tanya Falcone, Erica Casanelli, Jennifer DiNardo,
Carla D'Souza, Mirza Martinez. Camila Pacheco, Stephanie Carrillas, Christina Peltrop, Cassandra Clement, Isabel Puerta, Kelly Swasnabis, Gislani Dorsonville, Ludney Jean, Cindy Ramirez, Delilah Manrique, Whitney Katzel, Catherine Salazar, Talia Angelis, Ira Rhoda, Roshan Ahmed, Nazma Akhtar, Donna Joseph, Francesca Nault.
congratulations, Lydia Brown, Rajali Thomas, Amber Maples, Joy Spears, Sarah Dean Brown, Tenzina Idris, Leah Sotosanti, Callie Rosa, Kelly Tanisha, Julia Vizioli, Kashana Myers, Rashawn Powell, Brianna Dickens, Nadisha Thompson, Jonadara Unit, Samantha Brace, Anakati Mace Morales, Claudia Garcia, Alexandra LaRose, Zoe Iliadis,
Aisha Moyne, Kelly Garcia. Jenna Polidoro. Brianna Aurello. Laura Vasquez. Sabrina Diaz. Kiara Zulemi Galindo. Jennifer Elizabeth Sandoval. Amy Isabel Aguinano. Alexis Diana Perez. Kay Acosta. Kimberly Ohatis. Abigail Curry. Alexa Feliciano. Jimena Jimenez. Kelly Lang. Joanna Brito.
Congratulations, Karema Felice, Rixon Galdames, Sandy Galdames, Anna Giron, Maria Collado, Juliana Toussaint,
Gegum Armin. Sultana Akhter. Amanda Hawkins. Market. Carly Fiordelsi. Catherine Kelly. Erin Gray. Meredith Addison. Eliza Engel. Jacqueline Conti. Lauren Cunningham. Laura Heffernan. Lindsay Bagwin. Catherine Aguirre. Brenda Morais. Liliana Gudino. Delmi Palencia.
Congratulations, Stephanie O'Connor and Bianca Metellus. Jenna Abrams, Melanie Allswanger. Stephanie Runes, Nana Batra. Ashley Schultz, Amanda Wiesel. Nicole Dupuis, Hillary Freed. Crystal Now, Nikki Moutsakidis. Melanie Cabral, Jennifer Schumacher. Kaylee Kish, Andrea Brito. Emily Williams, Jennifer Zepeda.
Christina Bruno. Janai Cuellar. Lucia Oliveri. Darshana Rawal. Alexa Capit. Claudia Coprio. Janine Migden. Shayna Shalson. Alex Cooney. Jordan Lighton Smith. Janelle Resma. Pooja Servai. Janaya Alexander. Jasmine Mayo. Lee Friedman, Cassandra Corbett, Briti Aziz, Essence Thorne.
Papaj Sadie Rose Apfel. Sabrina Prabhu, Rosalinda Sibilio. Victoria Have, Jessica Michelotti. Tessa Vento, Kate Gunnup. Becca Scholson, Stephanie Baylor. Nicole Bahunik, Brooke Farrell. Jacob Lewis, Sean Burston. Miles Singer, Mike Rival. Chris Polidoro, Colin McClellan.
Diego Campos, Indira Lara. Edgar Paulino, Khalil Cloud. Michael Burhans, Romaine Hyde. Gilson Espinoza, Yonel Valle. Luis Aquino, Luis Oksanda Barat. Kamara Confident. Sherry Goldstein, Jessica Anderson. Ariel Fleischman, Nikos Ladolce, Jose Carrillo. Craig Hending, Randy Barahona.
Congratulations to Ariana Weston and Shayna Bailey. Omar Calderon, Shawana Lynch. Kagia Demarasal, Jaya DeVito. Brittany Jackson, Miramar Perez. Congratulations to the class of 2014.
What's